Layers of the Earth. Hello kids, welcome to Cafe Kid YouTube channel. So today we are going to study layers of the earth. So let's begin. But before getting into the video, I want to ask a question to you. Have you ever wondered what is inside our earth? Never. And maybe yes? Okay, to answer this question, first we need to understand layers of the earth. Layers of the earth. Let's begin. Our earth is made up of three layers: crust, mantle, and core. Crust, mantle, and core. These are three layers of the earth. Now let's study about them one by one. Crust. There are two types of crust: continental crust and oceanic crust. Continental crust is that which is below the continents, and oceanic crust is that which is below the oceans. Continental crust is further divided into two different parts: upper crust and lower crust. Both oceanic crust and lower crust of continental crust are made up of sima. C is for silica and Ma is for magnesium. Means they are made up of heavy metals like silica and magnesium. What about upper crust? Upper crust is further made up of Cl, which is C is for silica and Al means L is for aluminium. Means upper crust is made up of silica and aluminium. Let's learn about the crust in much detail. Crust. The uppermost layer of the earth is called the crust. Means the upper layer or the uppermost layer of the earth is the crust. It is the thinnest from all the layers. Means it is thinnest. It is not too thick from other layers. It is about 35 kilometer thick. You can imagine how thick it is. Very thin. It is thinner under the oceans and thicker under the continents. It is thinner under the oceans and thicker under the continents. The upper part of the continental crust is Cr. The upper part of the continental crust is made up of Cr. C is for silica and L is for aluminium. The lower part of the continental crust and the whole of oceanic crust is made up of Cma. C is for silica and Ma is for magnesium. Here, as you can see, crust. Here you can also see that the upper crust of the continental crust is made up of Cl, C is for silica and L is for aluminium. Whereas lower crust and the whole oceanic crust is made up of Cma, C is for silica and M is for magnesium. Now let's learn about mantle, the second layer of the earth. Mantle, second layer of the earth. Mantle is made up of iron and magnesium. Let's study about it further in detail. Below the crust lies the mantle. It extends up to depth of about 2,900 kilometers. Please note down this word. It extends up to depth of about 2,900 kilometers. It is mainly made up of iron and magnesium. Both the temperature and density of the mantle increases depth towards the center of the earth. After the crust lies the mantle. It's a second layer of the earth. The depth of mantle is 2,900 kilometers and it is made up of iron and magnesium. Temperature increases towards depth towards the center of the earth. As we move deep and deep into the mantle, the temperature and density will increase by depth towards the center of the earth. Now let's learn about another layer of the earth, which is core. It is the innermost layer of the earth, or we can say third layer of the earth. Core is made up of nickel and iron. Both are heavy metals, and the nickel and iron together known as knife. Ni is for nickel and F is for iron. You know, notice why F? It is because F is for ferrum. It is the Latin word for iron. Ferrum means iron. That's why it is N knife. And Ni is for nickel and F is for iron. The innermost layer of the earth is called the core. It is the innermost or the inner layer of the earth. It is about 3,500 kilometer thick. It is the densest layer. Yeah, it is the densest layer. It is believed to be made up of heavy metals like iron and nickel and is called knife. Ni is for nickel and Fe is for ferrum, Latin for iron. Ferrum means iron, but ferrum is a Latin word. That's the only thing. The temperatures at the core are high enough to melt all metals. Means the temperature of the core can melt all metals, all heavy metals. Bye students, I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new through this video. Before leaving this video, please like this video, share this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Cavicate. Bye bye.